sitting there like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Ask Mathis. I'm your host, Reginald Mathis, and eventually rocking with me is my homeboy, Teddy T. Teddy T had a boo-boo. He had a boo-boo, man, but I got my brother Steph in here, man, and we going to get right into it. Your boy Netanyahu done lost his mind.
Went crazy.
Netanyahu done lost his mind, bro. Mm-hmm. Netanyahu has attacked Qatar.
Mm-hmm. Talking
about Qatar was housing the upper leadership of Hamas. Now, Qatar has been trying to broker a peace deal. And you going to turn around and bomb them? Man, yo, that prime minister, he spoke. He says, man, y'all are the bully of the Middle East.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but who gives them the means to do it? They wouldn't be that if they wouldn't have back.
Well, I think right now, definitely with the dome,
mm-hmm.
With the dome, because it's a lot of missiles and bombs that could come that way
mm-hmm.
if that dome wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's Trump came out saying like man, he was upset,
yeah, he's unhappy.
Whatever, but we always find out later
mm-hmm.
that Netanyahu ain't do anything without Trump giving it the go ahead.
And they called him before they did it.
That's what I'm saying. At least telling them, giving them the heads up.
Telling them that they was about to do it.
Giving them the heads up, man. But it's like, bro, you messing up parts of the Middle East that's calm, bro. Like, you really don't want that hotbed. You really don't want that fire, bro. You know what I mean? Like, folks go to Doha
mm-hmm.
to party.
Mm-hmm.
They go there, it's like kind of like Dubai.
Yep. That's what.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, bro, you trying to wake them people up.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to wake them people up, man. And then your boy Putin, he done, you know what I'm saying? He done sent 19 drones into Poland. Poland is a part of NATO.
Mm-hmm.
If you know about Article 5,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, an attack on one is an attack on all. So, Poland right now is the one that's saying, hey, what was that? Oh, Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
Remember in Scarface when he comes in after the ambush and he tells the guy call at this time and just say, hey, we effed up,
mm-hmm.
They call Frank so I can be sure
that
Frank on there. So Buddy make the call and guys like, hey. So Frank like, okay, all right. And he hangs up. And that lets Tony know that whatever. So after they take care of Frank,
mm-hmm.
you got the cops sitting over there.
I told him we messing with you, Tony. It's some tough cookie.
Remember, so the guy sitting over there, and then he's just like, bow.
Mm-hmm.
So they shoot him, and it's just like, okay, we can fix this. It's like, no, you ain't about to.
It's a hassa.
Poland is reminding me, one of those dudes like who gets shot, and it's like, okay, hold on, we can fix this.
Mm-hmm.
We can fix this because Poland, instead of going ham, they could have went straight Article 5.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, they go Article 4. Article 4 is a consultation.
Uh-oh. Let's talk about it first.
Let's talk about it.
Let's see what happens. Maybe it could have been a mistake.
Poland don't want that smoke because what they're saying is that Buddy just been going ham at Ukraine. It's like, after meeting in Alaska and after all that stuff and talks, rolling out the red carpet, Putin just saying, man, F you. He done rolled out with India, North Korea, and China, and they sitting there like, man, this is we the new sheriffs in town. Like, this what it is. This dude, he don't know what he doing. He don't know what he doing. He don't know what he talking about. He talking about don't do this, don't do that. He's like, watch this.
Boom.
They're sending more bombs than ever. More bombs than ever. So what they're saying potentially what happened with Poland is that they sent 400 drones.
Oh, some went off course.
And they're saying 19 might have gone off course, you know, with the navigation. So we got our military guy right here.
We got the expert.
And we got to ask, okay, would you accept that explanation as a high-ranking military guy? 19?
They don't just go off course. They could be hacked. But they just don't go off course.
That's what I'm saying.
They can be hacked.
19?
Yeah. Nah. From who? From where?
Russia sent 400 to Ukraine during the time that 19 was flying over Poland. And Poland shot them down to their credit. Poland shot it down now. Poland shot it down, and they came out and said, you know, it's an act of aggression.
Yep.
Now, highly unlikely 19.
19 is a little much.
Not from a power like Russia, where they have the
means to control.
They have the means to control it. Exactly.
So
now, the
they,
other way around, maybe I can see that.
So sending 19 drones over there is what? Is it like sending the balloon like China did? When China sent the balloon over the U.S. to just see how far it could go before they shoot it down. Just to see what. Let me take a look. Let's see what y'all got. Let's see y'all position.
Right.
See y'all what y'all doing on the border.
Yeah.
All that.
You know, I mean, it's obvious that this guy Putin, he just having fun. He's trying. He wants to poke the bear. He wants to poke it on all sides.
I think he feels that. I think he feels that Trump is name a mascot that has no bite. Like just. You think that? Just name a mascot that when you see him coming, like whatever, like.
I don't think that. I think it's that they're just in cahoots for the longer picture, for the bigger picture. Like they're all in it together. Like, and Trump has chosen. He's acting just like Palpatine on Star Wars. The guy who became the
guy who's in the Jedi Council, but he's really trying to be.
Well, the guy who he's the leader. He's the one that trained everybody. He's the main one. Remember he was in Senate and he was acting like.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The Jedi. I thought all of the Jedis were in the Senate.
I guess he was the Jedi. Yeah. But that's what he's acting just like Palpatine. Like he's acting like he's for the good, but in the back he's making backdoor deals. He's the one that's.
I mean, that could potentially be true, but how do you explain Margie Taylor Greene and the other Glassman, coming out on that Epstein stuff? Like, how do you explain that? Like, breaking ranks from him. I think they see something. I think Margie Taylor Greene sees something. I don't know what it was that got her, because fame is addicting.
Oh,
and now having people come out there, it's like Margie Taylor Greene is like Ric Flair. You come out and everybody just mad at her, but then she come out there like in support of the victims for Epstein and full disclosure. And because I just was reading the comments on Politico or something like that, man, and seeing all these folks talking about like, a broke clock is right twice a day. And, maybe they needed Jasmine Crockett to, set her straight, to come out there and do whatever. So folks is like, we've so forgiven in America. We so forgiving, so we ready to forgive. We like Margie Taylor Greene because she, you want to see her. She is a train wreck every day.
Right.
Every day you want to see that.
Next.
Right. Next. Right. You want to see that, man. You don't want to see Senator Coons from Delaware come and just give you the facts.
No.
He got a bald head. Yeah, he got a bald head. He just come in there and just give you straight facts. He speaks in, complete sentences and was telling what it is. You like, next, get out of here. Like, bring me somebody in here to my Big Becky Beach Bond. Can we get Jasmine Crockett in here? Can we get Jasmine? But before we move on, here's the craziest thing I just heard about Putin the other day. You know how the president of the United States has like the doctor that rolls with him, and they got the nuclear football and all that. Your boy Putin has somebody that takes his excrement and they gotta bring it back. Like, you know what I mean?
Why would he take somebody else's?
Take his. Like, he has somebody to collect
the tool and then take it to
collect it and take it back.
Oh, well, yeah.
Take it back or whatever. It's like he ain't leaving nothing.
Right,
like if you travel, he ain't leaving nothing nowhere. I don't give somebody the opportunity to get some DNA on me, whatever.
Pick that up. Yeah,
bro. Don't flush that. Yo, man, Putin. I mean, you gotta say Putin is that guy of our time. I think he's been in power over 25 years. I think he's the guy of our time. From what I see, it's not a. Oh man, so here's the thing.
You smiling a little too hard, Reggie.
Here's the thing right now, bro. Here's the thing right now. It's not really a scandal. It's more of a, people don't want to get embarrassed.
Right.
People don't want to get embarrassed right now. And I was seeing all the honeys, bro. They and the black honey. This they got a black honey in there.
Oh yeah.
She's a honey.
Oh yeah.
And so to come in there and be like, oh, it's not my type. No. Nah, they all your type, brother. Now the issue was, who is it with the little wee that feel like they need to mess with little girls, and that you can't wait for them to get, fully developed and full grown, right? So these perverts, they rocking and rolling together. Now it is very, very hard. It is very, very hard to be rocking and rolling with a pervert and you not in that. You know what I mean? Like I remember trying the case once. I was trying the case. It was on First 48, and this the state star witness, right? P-head. Everybody saw. Everybody looking at First 48 and they see P-head. I wish they had said the man's real name, because they said his real name, then no one would have known. Right. But P-head, everybody knew P-head. So they're thinking that they're concealing their identity, and they go in the pork and beans. And so we finally make it to trial in this case, right? It was the name of that episode was called Killing Spree. It was 3 shootings, 3 deaths in the pork and beans.
I'm gonna look that one up.
Killing Spree. That's the name of it. So I went to trial on that case. I won that trial with my client, because they basically said that the little kid, not the kid, the 17-year-old kid that they was looking for the murders, right? That P-head was supposedly, snitching. Which you see him on First 48. Like, you see, like, they like, hey, we got this guy P-head. You know how the narrative is like, we got the guy P-head. And he takes him to the station, and at the station, bro, they got P-head in there at the table, and P-head just talking, and then they huddle up, bro. All the detectives huddle up in one room, and the guy says, hey, this guy says he's going to tell us about all the murders that's going on in the parking bean. He's like, everything. So they like all like file into the room, like what P-head is, and like you just see P-head just going and talking and saying whatever he's saying or whatever. After that episode airs, they say that the the brother of the 17-year-old that they went to his crib that is the suspected shooter. They went to his crib. Now, 17 years old, had a chopper and a vest. And lived with both his parents.
Wow.
That which is a whole, like, for real, like in the room, bruh. Had a chopper and a vest in his room. So he was on the run by the time, like, we tried the case as well as the brother. Like, they hadn't found the brother. So we go to trial, my guy. We go to trial. And so one of the witnesses was like, yo, buddy, the shooting happened like down this alleyway. Everybody running away from the shooting.
Right.
He's going to the shooting. And he eventually had the gun, like one of the murder weapons he had on him. So I got the guy on the stand, and he was in protective custody, right, coming around. And the day that, you know, this shots was fired, it was at a dice game. You know, it was just like Boys in the Hood. They had a dice game, and they said my guy and the brother come around the corner, and so the one guy got a like Arsenio Hall and Harlem Nights. He got the little 1P, but then the other guy, he coming up with the chopper, and he just running through the beams, right? They just shooting at him, you know, just shooting at miss. All the shots miss, right? The worst shooters, they all miss, right? They all miss. All the shots miss, right? So I'm saying to this, like, to the jury, I'm asking the jury, who is going to allow you to witness them shoot and kill somebody? Then who's going to allow that to happen? If you don't have, it's blood in, blood out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody about to sit there and watch. You watch me do all my dirt,
right?
But I don't have no dirt on you. Where that happen? Where they do that at? Well, you know, that's how I look at this whole Epstein situation. Now Epstein is sitting there. He done showed him. You know what I mean? It's like if you look at the movie The Mac, when Goldie is with his brother. You know, remember who was in Magnum,
right?
P.I.
Right.
That was his little brother, and he riding around with him. You know, when he on top, Goldie on top, he cruising around, and Buddy's just like, yeah, okay, that's you doing a little something, big bro, but I ain't feeling what you're doing. You know, and it's really my job to stop you from doing this. And Goldie like, man, ain't nobody gonna stop my business. You know what I mean? Like nobody. Like nobody. So I see Epstein, bro. He got the plane. He got an island, dog. Imagine, I went to Necker Island. That's Richard Branson's island, bruh. Everything is yours.
Right. Everything.
Everything is yours. Like everything is yours. So it is.
Even the women.
Everything is yours.
Everything.
You bring everything in. Everything. You make the law.
Right. Sure. You're sure.
You make the law. But the law is yours.
Right.
Whatever you want to do, that's what we do.
That's your land.
It's yours, man, bruh. How do you get presidents, generals, CEOs to be rocking with you? And what? They're going to come over there and just... First of all, why are you going to put yourself at risk? You know, Epstein was a genius. Highly intelligent. Why is he going to put himself at risk with these folks? It wasn't necessary. He could throw a good party. It's like Puffy. He can throw a good party. Everybody in there, you know, Puffy say he throwing a party. Everybody going to go to the party. Now, are you going to get invited to the after party?
Are you going to stay?
Are you going to
stay?
Are you going to get invited to the after party?
You know what I mean?
Most people who got invited went.
Yeah.
But it was not easy to get an invitation. He didn't invite everybody. So you can go there. if you went there like, man, I heard about these freak out, man, dog. I got my Vaseline, dog. I got my, I'm telling you, dog. I'm ready.
Lubed up.
I'm ready, bro. I took about 5 pills. Bro, I'm ready, dog. I'm ready. What they gonna be like, man? What you talking about? What you talking about, man? Who is this clown?
That's the thing. It's like they wouldn't even, you can't even get to that level.
That's what I'm saying. They'll be like, who is this clown?
They got a standard.
Yeah,
you ain't be able to get there.
They be like, who is this clown? Man, get from around here. Ain't nobody about to let you come in or whatever. It's like the character that Method Man played in Belly. I flow dolo for state. You know what I mean? They looking at you like, man, who is this clown? Who is it? I'm gonna drop a dime. Like, come on, bro. Epstein ain't about to be bringing these folks around. They are the original Billionaires Boys Club. The original Playboys. They're the original Playboys. Basically like, man, y'all ain't even into what we into. What you mean you ain't into, man? Y'all cook y'all food? Nah, raw.
Right.
What you mean raw?
These guys are all, they're in the Bohemian Society, they're in the Trilateral Committee, they're in all these different societies, and these are their rituals to go and do these different things. Like, that's how they all operate, you know. They got to have their playtime to themselves, you know.
You think this is going on with Hugh Hefner?
Yeah.
See, the thing with Hugh Hefner, I think the thing with, because I read his book. I read Hugh Hefner's book. I think Hugh Hefner, who is basically the same type of guy, very intelligent, and they like, yo, he found a niche where he's like, went from like a struggling journalist, writer, author, to like, yo, I'm gonna take over and write serious, but I'm gonna put these pictures in there, whatever, and I'm gonna build this crib to my specs, and you know, kind of like Jerry Jones with the Cowboys, where he's like, man, you know, unlike most owners, the NFL team or the sports team, that's where they losses go. You know what I mean? Like, if you understand the tax system, you need losses. You need somewhere that's
tax write-offs.
You know, you need somewhere to say, hey, these are my losses. You know, and so when they talk about the signature, now let's go ahead and get to the to it. I done spent too much time on this, right? The estate, the Jeffrey Epstein estate, has released that 50th birthday party book. Within the 50th birthday party's book, you got notes from Bill Clinton. You know what I mean? Like notes that's, you know, here's celebrating his birthday. Like when you read what Clinton had to say or whatever, it's just, you know what I mean? He is a slight reference to like, I know what you are, but Clinton was way too smart to come in there and like, boy, like that one time we was at. He ain't do none of that. But he definitely like, you know, put it in there, like let him know, like, you know, see these, you know, different folks putting it in there, like, hey, you know, boom, like we know to our party guy, like you our party guy, right? So when think about it, this is over 20 years ago. Was anybody thinking that Trump was going to be president 20 years ago? He wasn't thinking he was going to be president. He wasn't thinking he was going to be president when he ran for president the first time.
Only the Simpsons knew that.
You know? So you talking about 20 years ago, and the thing is signed Donald. His, you know, young lady, and now we're seeing in real time somebody just whole credibility get destroyed in real time. Because she been doing great, right? You know, I would say that's what he wanted. Like a pretty face that's just mean, aggressive, that's just going to, you know, fight his battles all the time. Ain't nothing like a pretty woman defending you, bruh. Nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Hold your chin high.
I mean, and she go in there and just, that is not his signature. That is not his signature. Anyone that's seen him knows it's not his signature, right? And then they got 5 other exemplars, as we call it in the law, that shows like the same damn signature. I just looked
at it, so yeah, that is a signature.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You see like 5 different things that show like
same thing.
The same thing.
I mean, but even still, it's like Trump back in the days. He was that guy, you know, and you know, we can't take that away from him at all. Like he was.
So what does he have to hide? Why is he saying it's not his signature?
See, that's the thing. That's because it's a bigger element than just on the party. and that's what everybody knows. Everybody knows because all right, your attorney general is out there saying, bro, we got the file. That's it.
I got the file on my desk. So all of a sudden there's nothing to see here. Like, huh? What? Nothing to see here? How many times like you just come out on a Friday, what you do, especially the Friday before a weekend like Labor Day or something, you do the data dump on Friday when everybody leaving town or whatever, and they get lost and I release that whatever. But this is
I think that's what makes me more thinking it's something to it that he denying it.
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Really, his supporters don't care either way.
No, they won't care at all.
They don't care either way.
But
if he's denying it and he knows that they don't care, it must be something big.
That's what I believe too. Because you know, messing with little girls. You know what I mean? Like messing with little girls.
It must be some hard proof.
That's a bridge that's a bridge too far.
You know, that's what I forgot the term that they were used, that they were called, but I'm gonna say this term allegedly. Beyonce, a lot of these different artists were those young girls in the beginning.
R. Kelly,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, but they were at those parties.
Jerry.
But a lot of these young artists
Jerry
was
Lee
at
Lewis,
those parties young.
Jerry Falwell,
a lot of
Elvis Presley.
A lot of these young boys
was at those parties as well.
Like the Ushers, the Justin Biebers.
A lot of them. A lot of them.
A lot of these Disney stars.
A lot of them.
That's going nuts.
I mean, bro, look at Todd Bridges.
Oh,
look at everybody on different strokes, bro.
Man.
Like everybody on different strokes crashed out. Everybody on different. And the crazy thing is, Todd Bridges crashed out first.
Yeah, but he's
and
back.
Now, that's what I'm saying. He crashed out first, and now he done saved one. Dana Plato started doing porn.
Oh, yeah, she went.
Kimberly, she started doing porn.
Right.
She was all our sister. She was all our little white sister.
We was wondering what was going on.
You know what I mean? She was all our little white sister.
We was always like, but what they been
doing that night? And then Arnold. Arnold went from the #1 child star in the world to work in security. They all crashed out. They all crashed out, man. So the ultimate crash out, YNW Melly. So his co-defendant, just took a plea, and supposedly, I heard 16 years. NBC is saying 10 years, followed by probation. So he was, he was the driver. Remember, straight up, he was the driver. And for the state to enter into a plea with the driver and not make him testify, that
that's kind of implicating, wouldn't that be?
But I'm saying,
if he was
that means to me that says YNW Melly got a shot. I'm gonna give you, people say give more examples of real stuff, so that's what I'm trying to do. So
okay.
We'll see how this rolls.
I think Reggie growing.
We'll see how
this reference.
We'll see how
case 446.
I can't. We'll see how this rolls.
He's just up here talking ish no more.
So here's one case that I had one time, and this is why I'm thinking about this case. Right, it was 5 people that decided they was gonna rob a drug dealer, right? So they decided to meet over at somewhere on like 8th Street, and he pull up in 8th Street, and they're there before Buddy pulls up. So, my guy, who was the alleged shooter, no, he was the shooter. The evidence showed that he was the shooter, but I was able to show that it was self-defense. Was over in the alley, and when he comes out, he says he sees Buddy, the dealer, and they on site with each other, and they start fighting. It wasn't the dealer. It was the dealer's brother, and they on site with each other, and they start fighting. And then Buddy, who was in the car, the brother, sees them fighting, and just hits the car in reverse and just boom, hits one of the guys, one of the 5 guys, like hit him so like breaks his stuff, like breaks his leg, like he just in the car just like boom. And so we're able to argue that a vehicle is a dangerous weapon, and somebody using a dangerous weapon allowed him to pick up the gun that was on the ground, because he said, I never used the gun, and during the fight the gun fell on the floor, and when Buddy just started backing up the car and hitting everybody, he picks up the gun and he shoots him, boom boom, and he shoots him and paralyzes him. Yeah, he paralyzed him. So I look at this case because his brother was one of the 5. My client's brother. My client was 15 at the time. Everybody else was like 18, 19, 20, whatever. They was all older. They all took pleas. Except my guy. The youngest guy, we took it to the door. He's like, man, we went to trial, went to the door or whatever. And they all was in prison, and my guy went home.
I went home. That's crazy.
And my guy went home.
That's crazy.
So this reminds me of that. Like, Buddy's taking his 10 years.
Right.
And old boy gonna go to trial. And he gonna go home. And he gonna go home, and Buddy gonna be sitting in there.
Wow.
He gonna be sitting in there like that's what this reminds me of.
And the same thing happened with what's the name? Thug too?
Thug, a lot of those guys went home. So since you mentioned Thug, man, your boy.
What happened with this interview?
Bruh, the one with Bankhead?
Yeah.
Bruh.
What did he say? Buddy
on there having therapy, man. Like, they literally having therapy, because Buddy like, yo, man, everybody like ain't built like you, man. Everybody ain't built like you. I had to learn that. You gonna learn it the hard way or whatever. Because Thug, man, you just listening to him, he talking about, man, that he had already forgiven Gunna for something that he's not speaking on. He not saying what it was, but he like, man, I already forgave him for something I shouldn't have forgave him for, and I knew he was wrong because, instead of, just saying, man, I ain't know that, I'm sorry, he said he denied it. Like, that's Thug. He said he denied it. He denied it. That's why I know he knew what he did, and he denied it. Instead of just saying, bruh, Thug, we go from not hearing anything from Thug to now but now he's like, hold on, I don't even want to hear from Thug, bro. As soon as I go online, man, like on my timeline, it's flooded with Thug talking, man. Thug done talked about Drake, Kendrick Lamar, but everybody in the industry.
He said all the ATL rappers.
QC, but he done put everybody out there talking about they done took Lil Baby money. He talking about Lil Baby. The man stuck Lil Baby, gonna get 150 mil, and Lil Baby said, man, you gotta go holler at P. Go holler at P, and when they say the man went and hollered at P ended up selling the whole thing for $300 million,
right.
And they had to give him nothing. He just included his contract in it.
Everything.
So Buddy like, you know what I mean? They coming to me to buy me out, ask me what I want, and I tell them to go there. So I'm thinking I'm about to get go give him. So Buddy took it all and his contract.
Wow.
So now P is calling, Thug a rat, But he's saying, he ain't telling his side of the story. He's like, watch the documentary because I got 30 M's to do that. Because he like, you out here talking for free. Mm-hmm. I'll get 30 mil, to tell my side, man. But
it's interesting because it seemed like that's when the City Girls kind of split up right after that deal went through.
Well, my understanding of this with the City Girl is that they basically saying that their music just wasn't testing well, like together, like saying Carisha. Young Miami just saying her stuff wasn't testing well, like for whatever that I know what it means as far as like you taking the record, whatever she putting out, and folks just not responding to it or taking it well.
But it was crazy because the record she put out, "You're Pretty with No Makeup," that record still plays. That's her single. That was her solo project. That was her solo single.
It's playing where?
In the clubs everywhere. And "You're Pretty with No Makeup,p," like that record played for a minute.
I just left L.A., Vegas.
I mean, not now, like, but it played.
They playing Act Up. They still playing Act Up, and I heard the other day they playing JT record. they still playing JT record, but the thing about the City Girls, in my opinion, is that you can't blow them up from Atlanta. You gotta keep them in Miami. To blow up in Miami, and then use the means and the mechanism that QC had to go in there. Like they can't be creative in Atlanta. You're not from Atlanta to be sitting up in Atlanta seeing what these chicks and all this other stuff. You gotta do you. You know what I mean? You gotta do like Ross, even though he live in Jonesboro. He ain't talking about Jonesboro. He talking about Miami. That's what people want to hear. Like you can't, how you gonna out Atlanta? You can't out. Come on, bruh.
Right now, Atlanta.
It's like a little baby come to Miami and try to out Miami. Right. It's not gonna be. You know what I mean? Like nah.
Atlanta's crazy right now. I was just there 4 days. Atlanta's like. Whew.
So I want to touch back on the case that you mentioned where your guy, you got him off as self-defense. So if you plan a crime, and during that crime,
good question, young moccasin. It's called a superseding intervening act.
Oh, that's
what it's called. That's exactly. You're saying, hey, I went there to do that. Like it's like look at Trayvon Martin and Zimmerman. That's a superseding intervening act. It's like they telling you like. Don't chase him. Don't follow him. Stay in there. And he's like, they always get away. And then he get out there. He the one bringing it. He the one bringing it. He created the whole situation. But his testimony was it's basically the same case that I just explained. In the course of, whatever, Buddy got the best of him. And, it was the only way to prevent himself from dying was to blast him, which,
So I to my train of thought, it was if you create the circumstances, like you can't create the circumstances and act on them.
By law, you're right, but if once it becomes a jury question, the way the jury instructions read. Oftentimes, the jury will let you off. Unless it's clear cut the other way, you may win on appeal. Because that is the law. You cannot create the danger. You're right.
If I break into your home,
right, you cannot create the danger.
You pull a gun on me and I kill you.
Right. Correct. You have no defense to that. You cannot create the danger, and you cannot create the danger like that. You can't go in because you had a castle doctrine. So you're already in the wave. Once you enter into somebody's curtilage, it's not even entering into the door. It's like once you come into somebody's grass, that is trespass. So you already, you're in a situation. But you see like those folks getting convicted who shooting out of doors, and killing people who just come in and knock on the door and stuff like that. Because, you know, I'm assuming that the property is open and they don't have a gate. You know, like if you come in somebody's gate, they got a no trespassing sign on the gate. You come in somebody's gate, you opening up yourself to problems that, you know, you don't necessarily want to have, man. And speaking of problems, so your boy explains like where the $260 million that he's seeking from Tyler Perry, where that comes from. And he's like, yeah, I lost my show, which he was never the star of the show, right? He's like, I lost my show, but then he's like, but you know, it's to make sure, you know, it's to prevent this from happening. So he definitely done lawyered up, you know, which we know, but they done had, you know, a few coaching sessions, you know, like you're here, you know, to come in there, and Buddy is in there. First of all, you know, I don't care how much bread I'm about to get. It's going to be hard to get me in front of a camera and a microphone talking about another man. No, bro, Buddy talking about Buddy that got in the bed with him.
Oh, my God.
Buddy that got in the bed with him and then did him like, you know, like they put hands on him. He's, you know, he's like, Buddy done put hands on him. First he started like giving him a little caress and a little massage or whatever. But then it's like, where you going? Like, where you going? Like, where you going? Come on, your boy Tyler strong. Say he's strong, boy. Say he big boy. Like, where you going? Where you going?
I think you know, Tyler hadn't really came out the closet. So I think probably the motivation was like, he thought Tyler Perry was going to be shamed to have all these allegations come out. But our community already knew. Like, we already knew how Tyler was.
You already playing Medea. And you playing it a little too well.
Right.
You playing it a little too well.
Tyler like, I don't care. They've been claiming I was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bro, you ain't getting a dollar. I give you a dollar, you know, but you don't gotta. At least you don't gotta. You ain't gonna take it from me, now, unless that's what we doing. But you ain't gonna take it. You gonna take it from me, but I do it for you. You'll never have to work. I put you. I write something for you. Make you a super duper star. Buddy. Oh yeah, go back down. You hear, old boy. You hear? Let him go. One more. Yeah, that's him. That's the accuser right now. Let him hear what he got to say for himself. Another man, bruh. That's what he let you know himself what he did, what happened.
That first alleged incident?
I got into bed and then I noticed that he climbed into bed with me as well and started rubbing my leg. And I jumped up out of bed. Unless someone's been through something where they have their control over their bodies taken away, you don't really understand the kind of feelings.
Do you understand that?
In that moment.
When you have control of your body, that's what I meant. Like, where you going?
Right.
Where you going?
So
when they say somebody so strong, they got you pit. They got you pit. You can't move.
Tyler strong.
He's strong. Tyler strong, man. Hey. I hope he get his money, man. I hope he get his money. You gonna come out there because somebody lying.
Right.
Somebody lying. As Tyler said, it ain't happened.
Right.
Now, I'm waiting to hear it was consensual.
Ooh.
I'm waiting for Tyler to come out there and say.
Hey, he knew what was going on. He got in the bed, didn't he?
Right. Now, hell, go back down and look.
He got in the bed. What did he think?
Yeah. So y'all saw this story, man. So this the Marlins game. No, the Red Sox. Was this the who was?
That's not AI?
No, it ain't no AI, bruh.
The Phillies?
I thought that was AI.
No, bruh. At all. I thought the game was against the Marlins.
What she do?
You ain't hear about this story, bruh? Okay. Fly ball comes into the crowd.
Right.
Man there with his son.
Oh yeah, I saw
and
it.
his
I
family.
saw. Yeah.
He goes, you know,
And they make him give the ball
and he
back.
get the ball,
Right.
comes back, gives it to his son. This chick, she comes and she's just like going off, cussing him out or whatever. And Buddy like, hey, throw his hand up and tell his son like, give me the ball, you know, and give her the ball.
Right.
So then everybody came in and just like,
But yeah.
the guy that owns Camping World, just gave the daddy a RV and just
What?
just gave them tickets for the World Series. The Marlins came and gave him whatever the team was came and gave him the Marlins came and gave him like whatever they had, and then it was the Phillies. Then the Phillies brought them down into the locker room and gave him like a signed autograph bat, you know, from all that, man. And the lady done, you know, they looking for the lady. Say she's in education, and she done lost her job, man.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, I saw that this morning, but I didn't know. I just know they said he had to give the ball back, but I didn't know it was her.
yeah. So this thing about Shador, you know, they basically saying, so first week, can we say this was one of the best opening
Oh yeah, it was some games.
NFL
God.
weekend, man, in a minute?
They did some games.
Like
boy.
they started off with a bang, you know. I think Dallas gonna be all right, even though, you know, they lost that first game, but to Philly, I think they're gonna be all
They
right.
played a good game though. It was a
They
good
play. That's
game.
what I'm saying. I think they're gonna be all right. You know, their offense is doing their thing. And
Who won Sunday between Philly and Kansas City?
Philly and Kansas played? No, they play this week.
Oh, it's this week they
Yeah,
play.
they
Okay.
play. Yeah, no, they play this week. They play this
Well,
week.
because the Chiefs beat Kansas City last week, right? They're 0-1.
The Chiefs are Kansas City.
I mean,
But yeah, they lost.
They 0-1. Yeah.
Yeah, they lost. So I'm expecting the Chiefs to beat Philly this week.
Buffalo.
That Baltimore Buffalo
Yeah,
game,
that was
bro, that
incredible.
was
That
that
was-
was like the Super Bowl.
And then being in Atlanta for that the Tampa ATL game where we thought it was going to be a party, and then Tampa just came in and shut it down in the last seconds. Like, that was a great game too.
Wow. So my man Tyreek Hill, bro, he just can't stay out his own way, can
He going through it.
he just can't stay out his own way, man. He can't do nothing but pray for him. You know, 17-month marriage, bro. I think he got.
She get all the money
I think he almost about a double-digit kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's I don't know what the deal is with you, Tyreek, man.
He went a good minute without hearing, like, being quiet. Then all of a sudden he just
It was in Kansas City. So in Kansas, they going to protect them just like in Dallas. You know, Dallas back in the heyday when they was winning the Super Bowls, they had a whole mansion. They had a whole mansion just for debauchery. Like, just team just go there and just...
they had real crackheads.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, as I look at Michael Irvin right now, is he 1,000 Lauderdales? That boy, Michael Irvin so Lauderdale.
Mike Irvin wide open.
Mike Irvin so Lauderdale, man. I'm sitting here, I'm watching. He come. First of all, you know, don't be damn near pushing 60, rolling around in them tight ass short sets. He rolling around giving interviews in these tight short sets, and just look like he's still on that yayo, dog.
I can't. That's just Mike. That's just Mike.
That's the only explanation I can say.
You seen Shannon Sharp interview.
That's what I'm talking about. He in the short set. He in the tight short set. I'm like, bruh. I'm like,
he wide open.
My man, and you know, his wife is dementia, Alzheimer's. So she done checked out because he was, you know, in that same interview he was saying like how, you know, they got it in separate rooms, separate beds or whatever. So he don't have nobody to answer to.
Oh, he free.
You feel me? He don't have nobody to answer to, dog.
Man.
He don't have nobody to answer to. So, buddy, and his son, you already see, he going at it with his son because my son trying to be a rapper. He grew up in a gated community, talking about some gangster rap. You know,
You exploit him right off top. You ain't built like that. That's crazy.
Man, I don't even want to go into this RFK stuff, man. This clown, bro,
some Teddy stuff.
They're going against all the CDC, all the folks coming out there. No vax, and now our guys trying to get some, the African witch doctor. Why we got a doggone African witch doctor as our Surgeon General for Florida, bro? He up in there, bro. He talking about all that. That's P's post. This man in there talking about all that, the vaccine. They're like, yo, did you go in there and do any kind of studies on, like, how many kids going to be affected? Like, why would we do that? It's a choice. It's a waste of time. We deal with outbreaks all the time. It's like, so, polio vaccine? Like, man, what do you, why? Somebody tell me why. Like, just let people opt out. If they want to opt out, let them opt out. But why, you know what I mean? Like, just let the people get the shots. And the ones that really feel strongly, most of them homeschooled anyway. But you let them around the kid, man, like, I'm dealing with it right now, bro. She just started kindergarten. So it's like she got the whole crew sick. She got the whole house sick. That's why I was out in LA. Man. I came back. Everybody in the house sick, cause baby girl in school now. So that's just what you got to deal with. She coming back like boom, coming back in there like stay away from me. Papa gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Papa gotta go make the donuts. Okay, what the hell is Summer Walker on, bruh? Cause he look like the new.
This the new way.
Hugh Hefner.
That's what they doing.
He look like the new Hugh Hefner. Like, bruh, what? Like. I don't know him. I don't know where he come from. I don't know what it is, but bro, tell me what he could do with Summer Walker. He don't tell me, bro. I don't see anything in his persona that he could do anything with Summer Walker. Summer Walker, Scissor, them ladies got too much body. Like, they got too much body. Like, what is he gonna do when she sit there and twerk on him?
He can't do nothing.
He gonna just look there, just like groovy, baby, groovy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you go now. If that was Billy Bob Thornton, I'd be like, okay. If that was Bruce Willis back in the day before his dementia, I'd be like, okay. That was Jack Nicholson, I'd be like, okay. But come on, bro. This dude right here, come on, man.
But he didn't kiss her on the lips, though, so.
Yes, he did.
He kissed her on the cheek both times.
Bro, come on, man. Look at it.
That was at the awards. I could have sworn I saw him kissing on the lips.
Nah, they playing. They playing,
yeah,
bro.
She just did this for
they play because all her kids from what? London on the track, right? All her kids. So I know. Come on.
Yeah, that's just some
publicity. That's crazy, man.
Just get a little attention from the peoples.
That's crazy. Hey, man, Mike McCarthy is getting it heavy. The coach of the Dolphins, man, bro, they just like, what is going on? They talking about he's running around with $3,000 shoes, $3,000 shoes, and if you make a good play, he lets the players select the music. It's like, what are they doing that for? They like the coach from Syracuse, even though Syracuse won the game, he still made them do wind sprints in the stadium while people still in the stands, filing out. These boys, running, doing wind sprints. Tell me, y'all ain't do it right. Y'all ain't do it right. So that was weeks ago. Oh, this is cool right here. So when after the Bills Ravens game, they walking back into the tunnel, and then one of the fans end up grabbing the wide receiver. And Jackson, exit 36,
Hey.
was right behind him, and he saw that and he just checked him. But you know, if you look at Lamar looked hard body to me. Look like his knuckles probably like rocks.
Right.
Like you shake his head, you know what I mean? He looked very hard body to me.
Lamar don't look well kept. Like I saw him the other day on some social media. He looked like crackhead.
No, you know who he looked like? Who played the crackhead? Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm-hmm,
In Jungle Fever.
Yep.
Gator, when he played the Gator.
With the jacket on.
And that's how he dressed too.
That's how he dressed.
I'm a crackhead. I do it. Mama, I do it. Mama, I do it. Give me the money. Oh, I do it. Hey, bro, he gonna turn around on y'all, boy, and gonna go in there and get that makeover. He gonna come in there like, what happened to Lamar? Lamar say, man, I'm making this money. But at what point, you know, I mean, he done made already, you know, like, he on his second contract. He got the big contract, guaranteed bread. It's like, man, bro, why don't you go ahead and lock it?
He still got the. Oh yeah, he's just braided now.
I mean, lock it, or if you're gonna braid it, man, get the Shamar Moore braids, the Jamie Foxx braids, the 50 Cent braids when he played in the movie as a football player.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, come on, bruh. I guess he like, nah, man. He might get the wicks like Kodak.
Yeah.
So yeah, this the kid right here who held on to him. Now he apologizing. Look at his apology, but he got on the neck brace. Now, is he saying Lamar did that to him? But the Bills came out.
DeAndre Hopkins, Lamar Jackson, to my family and my friends.
See, look.
I let the moment get the best of me, and I let everybody down. I just really wanted the Bills to win, and I never meant to hurt anybody. Also, I was playing against Lamar in fantasy, and I was double angry.
Wow.
Lastly, I will miss going to Bills games, and Josh Allen, if you see this, I love you so much, and I really never meant to hurt anybody. And I apologize.
So he got banned, right? So the NFL banned him from the games because he laid, hands on Hopkins. Now Hopkins, he lucky because Hopkins is more thuggish than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Like folks don't know that Lamar Jackson, is just protected. But to the first class, the Bills organization, their president came out and said, "Nah, their fan was dead wrong. There was nothing wrong with what Lamar Jackson did, and that if the NFL fines him, the Buffalo Bills are going to pay the fine."
Wow.
That's right. That's cool.
That's cool right there.
That's cool. I mean, I think everybody in the league, got great things to look forward to except for the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we sitting here looking crazy. Tua is done for Tua. Now, we could have got Shador.
Yep.
We could have got Shador. But now we got Tua, who ain't going to run. And remember, he had the league on lock with those timing plays. And guess what the league is doing now? Bumping. They bumping
I was sitting there like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it.